everyone, welcome to Little Diamond Yoga Stories with me, Megan. I'm going to tell you a story today, and as we tell the story we're going to do some yoga poses. So copy the moves that I do and have some fun. Okay, let's start off by crossing our legs and sitting on our bottoms. Bringing our hands to our heart, and let's try saying our yoga hello, namaste. 1, 2, 3, namaste. Today's story is about a star, so let's go into our star pose. Standing up with your legs open wide and your arms stretched out wide, shining like a beautiful star. The star we're meeting today is called Sid. Sid lives in space. Bring your hands to your heart and keep your legs wide and stretch your arms up into the air. Sid lives with his mum, his dad, his 2 brothers and his sister. There are so many exciting things that Sid enjoys doing in space. He enjoys planet spotting. Bring your leg back together and then get your super spectacles to look at all of the planets he sees. He also enjoys chasing rockets. Come down onto your knees and bring your hands to your heart. And we're going to count up to 5 and then blast off into the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blast off. Well done. Now let's try it again. Bring your hands to your heart again, but this time let's count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Well done. Okay, back up onto your feet. Sid enjoys playing space ball with his dad and his brothers. So pick up one leg and hold onto the ankle. Try not to wobble. And after 3, we're going to kick the space ball. 1, 2, 3, kick. Well done. Let's try it with the other foot. Holding onto your ankle. Try not to wobble. 1, 2, 3, kick. Fantastic. Another thing that Sid loves to do is some baking with his mum. And they love baking star shortbread. Sitting on your bottoms and open your legs wide. Let's start by mixing the ingredients. Pick up your wooden spoon and mix it, mix it, mix it. And then pop that wooden spoon back and let's get the other wooden spoon. Keep on mixing to make our dough. Fantastic, pop that wooden spoon back and then get your hands down ready to roll out the dough. We're going to roll forwards and back. Roll forwards and back. Roll forwards and back. Well done. Now Sid is the smallest member of his family. So onto your knees and then take your head down to the floor and curl up small to show us Sid the small star. Everyone in Sid's family is very important and shines very bright. Sid's dad is the North Star. Standing up with your feet together, reach your arms up above your head. He is very important because he helps people find where they are going. Sid's 2 brothers work very hard together and they make up a star called Sirius. Open your legs out wide and stretch your arms out wide. Sirius is the brightest star in the sky. It's also known as the dog star. So let's go into our dog pose. Onto our hands and knees. And then curl your toes under and then push your bottom up to the sky into your dog pose. Can you bark like a dog? Woof, woof, woof. And back down to our knees. Sid's mum and his sister are a part of a very special constellation of stars called Ursa Major. And Ursa Major means great bear. Standing up with your legs out wide and bending down to hold on to your ankles. And then can you clomp, clomp, clomp like a bear. Standing back up again, bring your feet together. Sid is so proud of all of his family. They are so important and all work so hard. Every night when they go off to work, Sid gives them a great big hug goodbye. Open your arms out wide and give yourselves a great big hug. When they're gone, Sid feels a little bit sad. He sits on his bottom and he cuddles his knees. He knows he's not bright enough for a very important job. Not like his family, he's too small. Sid decides he's going to try and get himself brighter. Standing up with your legs wide and your arms wide, and stretch your fingers out wide to show how brightly Sid could shine. Sid remembers that glitter is very shiny. He decides to try rolling himself in glitter and seeing if that helps. Coming down onto your bottoms with your legs out wide. Take your arms out wide and turn behind you to get a tub of glitter, and then shake it all over the floor. Shake, 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 shake. Put that jar down. I think we might need some more. Take your arms out wide and turn around and get another jar of glitter and shake that one over the floor too. And then pop that jar down. Sid has glitter all over the floor. He curls himself into a ball, hugging his knees. And then he starts to roll back and forth to cover himself in glitter. Sid is so shiny. He stands up, ready to shine bright. Legs wide, arms wide. But as he stands up, all the glitter falls off. Oh no. Sid rubs his head to try and think of another idea. He decides to hold candles. The flames will help him shine brighter. Lying down on our backs. And pick up both of your legs in the air so they're nice and straight like a tall candlestick. And then wiggle your toes as you set your flame alight. Well, Sid is definitely shining brightly, but he's also getting much too hot with these flames, so he blows them out. Sitting back up with our legs crossed. Again, Sid rubs his head to think of another idea. Then he remembers something from Star School. Something he learnt in science. Sid remembers that tin foil is reflective. That will help him shine brighter. He stands up, legs wide, arms wide, and then wraps himself in tin foil by spinning round and round and round and round. Suddenly, Sid is covered in his tin foil. He definitely looks brighter, but he looks at his friends and they're all rubbing their tummies and laughing at him. Sid jumps out of the foil and rubs his head to think of another idea. He's got it. Sid decides he's going to hold sparklers. They shine up the sky brightly on bonfire night. Maybe they'll work for him. Onto your bottoms. And bring your knees up. And then put one leg out straight. And lift up your sparkler. It's shining so brightly. But after 90 seconds, it blows out again. Sid puts that sparkler down and tries another one. Bring that knee back and stretch out your other leg. Pick up your sparkler. It's shining brightly. But again, it blows out after 90 seconds. That's just no use. These sparklers will not last long enough to make Sid shine brightly. Sid has no other ideas. And he lies himself down his side, feeling sad and feeling lonely that all his family is still out doing their important jobs. Suddenly, Sid hears a noise. He sits up and rubs his ears to try and hear better, rubbing from the bottom of his ears to the top and back down again. The sound is getting louder and louder. It sounds like bells. Suddenly, Sid thinks he can see something. He rubs his eyes to check if he is right. When he opens them, yes, he is. Sid can see Santa in his sleigh. Let's go into our sleigh pose, lying on our tummies. And lift up your legs, your feet, and then stretch around and hold your ankles. And then lift your body up into your sleigh pose. The sleigh being pulled by all Santa's reindeers. Santa stops his sleigh by Sid. He turns to Sid and he says, "Ho, ho, ho, why so sad?" Sid explains. He's feeling sad because he's not very bright. He hasn't got an important job. He just wants to make someone feel special and feel special himself. Santa has an idea. He goes over to his sleigh and opens a bag. Sit in your bottom and bring the bottoms of your feet together and hold your toes. And then bend over to close your bag. And then open your bag as Santa takes out a letter. He opens the letter out and he looks at it. Yes, this is what I need you for, Maya's letter. Maya's letter has a very big, special and important job for you to do, Sid. Sid looks at Santa. On your knees, bring your hands to your heart, and he says, "Please, please, Santa, what is it?" Santa says, "Come with me and I will show you." Sid climbs into Santa's sleigh, standing up. He lifts in one leg, lifting up your leg and holding your ankle. Put it down and lifts in the other leg. Get up and hold your ankle. Put it down. He sits down in the sleigh. Let's go back into our sleigh pose. Onto your tummy. Lift up your feet and hold round onto your ankles and lift yourself up as the sleigh takes off. Sid loves looking around at all he can see as he flies along with Santa and his reindeer. Suddenly, they land on the roof of a house. Let's go into our house pose. Standing up with your legs out wide, bring your hands to your heart and take your hands above your head. Santa jumps out of the sleigh and then he jumps across to the chimney. And then finally he jumps down the chimney. Sid does the same thing. And they end up down the chimney by the fireplace. Let's go into our fireplace pose. Onto your bottoms, keep your knees up and put your hands next to your bottom. And then push your hips up into your fireplace pose. When they are there, Sid looks around onto your knees and he says, "Please, Santa, what's my job?" Santa says, "Maya is a very special girl. She helps out at home. She always works hard in school. And she is so, so kind. Maya has a beautiful Christmas tree." Let's go into our tree pose. Standing up with your feet together, take one foot on top of the other. Bring your hands to your heart and then grow, grow, grow your tree. But there's something missing off Maya's tree. She has no star at the top. Sid realises what his special job is going to be. He climbs up, 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 up to the top of the tree. Let's make our tree pose on the other side. Take your other foot on top of the other one. Bring your hands to your heart and grow, grow, grow your tree. At the top, Sid stands tall to try and balance. Legs out wide and arms out wide. And then Santa says, shine. Sid closes his eyes. He takes in one big breath. And as he blows out, he shines as bright as he can. Sid opens his eyes and he notices he's lighting up the whole room. Sid stands there shining as Santa leaves. The next morning, Maya wakes up and runs down the stairs. She runs into the living room and looks at her tree and says, Mummy! We have a beautiful star on top of our tree. I am so lucky. Sid stands at the top of the tree, shining brightly and smiling, proud of his own, very own special job. What a lovely story. Let's lie down on our backs and relax. Legs out and arms by your side. What a lovely story about Sid the Star. He started off so sad, but ended up to be very special and very important. He might not have done it straight away, but with some practice and also trying really hard and wanting to make people smile helped Sid get his very special job. And even though Sid only made one person smile, it was a great way to spread some happiness and some Christmas cheer. Okay, let's wiggle our fingers and our toes. Bring our knees up and give them a hug. And then roll onto your side. When you're ready, open your eyes and come up to your bottom with your legs crossed. Bring your hands to your heart, and then we're going to say goodbye just the way we said hello with Namaste. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Thank you for joining Little Diamond Yoga Stories today. See you again soon. Bye.